There's nothing you want to build that cannot be achieved in development.
What brings me to the main focus of this whole series. You've worked with front-end developers, definitely. When your design lands on a developer's desk, or when you give it to a developer to work on, what do they get wrong about it mostly? What are those little things that looks like, when you see it, you'll be like, this is not how this thing is. And you've actually been saying it over and over again, but it seems like for every time you make the design whenever there's a new project to work on, another developer still makes the same mistake. What do you think it is?
In that aspect, I would say it depends on the kind of developer you're working with. When I started my whole design journey, I was working with a set of developers. I believe some things are not achievable based on what they tell me. So when I'm designing, I try as much as possible to bring it down, like to something I feel is because I've done front end before. I know, I didn't, spend so much time on it. I did it for a couple of, let's say, I think 1 year or so. So I believe there are some things that are achievable. Then I believe, so once the developer say, I cannot do this. So I'll be like, okay, maybe this thing is not achievable. Maybe because I'm just a designer. That's why I'm doing this. Then I worked with a certain developer. Let's say I work with a company that the boss will tell me, if I go to him and say, the developer is not able to achieve it, tell me, no, that's not possible. Everything you've put in here is achievable. There's nothing in this world that cannot be done. That's the way he tells me. And I'll be like, okay. Then I'll take it back to the developer. After pushing the developer back and forth, they will eventually get it done. At least, let's say, it will be like 90% correct. And that changed my whole ideology of something cannot be achieved. There's nothing you want to build that cannot be achieved in development. So you be the one to push the developer to the limit and tell him, oh, this is how I want it. And you have to get it that way. And it's been chaos for the developer. It's been a big chaos. You guys have to fight. So you have to do it this way. After your whole labor of working day and night to achieve something nice. And developers brings the whole thing and be like, no, this is not my design. This is not it. So it's been really chaos. But I would say you have to just, there's nothing that cannot be achieved. That's just it.